Got a solid leadoff hitter in Jonathan India, the veteran Joey Votto.
Is it going to be a different maneuverability as far as
Had a very solid rookie field, and we're underway.
You know, you bring up a good point as far as the spring training. Yes, this is an abbreviated session.
It's one of those hurry up and wait deals. But is now basically Buehler, his club in terms of the rotation, and he quickly induces Votto to hit into it. Or maybe 3 or 4 innings today.
Is this a day he works on the breaking ball?
Whacks one into short right field where Chris Taylor picks it up, throws Moustakas out.
But Dave said, look, he toyed with, over the last couple of days,
underway in the bottom of the first. And Turner spanks one to short. And on one hop, Kyle Farmer, the former Dodger, came up as a catcher.
Of Freeman. Who do you bat behind on the lineup with Muncy?
And off the base of the wall. Justin Turner with a screaming line drive, a 1-out. And Turner leading off second base. Hit into left field. Went the other way. Justin Will is 0 for 4. And the 0-2 center. That's Nick Senzel to track it down, make the catch. Justin Turner jogs home on the sacrifice fly by Will Smith, and the Dodgers take a 1-0 lead. Is at second base. In the dirt, Pollock went around. He's done, and the inning is over. And now he's got 3. He's out of options, so he is singing for his supper this spring. A routine ground ball fielded by Chris Taylor. And there is Trey Turner. Impressive numbers at the minor league level a year ago. Happier at short. Base hit into center field. So Trey Turner, a leadoff. A long conversation with our friend Marty Breck
can fill into that spot.
Drifting in a couple of steps, Nick Senzel fighting the sun a bit, makes the catch, and that's the first out of the third.
By the way,
of course, everybody knows Mo lives in Vero. 2 with Trey Turner leading off first. It's grounded to first, and on one hop, Votto throws to second, out at second, on to first, safe. Well, we have ample time and a long season to umpire at the major league level. Jake Bowers fighting the sun a bit, makes the catch, and the inning is over. But the players is thrown now just as out. It's a home run. So with one swat, the Reds pull even at 1.
And he has developed in
the 1-2. Will Smith near the third base coaching box.
It seemed like every mile that we
will get well soon, Tim. As Moustakas strikes out on
rub it in.
That's 1 2/3. A circle pattern for Zach McKinstry. He makes the catch, and the inning is over. 1 run, 1 on. Tried to check his swing and went around. New kid in school, the new kid on the blocker, as Taylor. It's a shot between short and third. A base hit into left. Pass was the view of a field for base hit. Rios delivers. Rounding third and coming on home is Bellinger. Rios.
How about some of these other strange? Lefty Grove.
The door hit you on the way out. McKinstry bangs a liner right into the glove of Jonathan India, going to hit. And he has been a model of efficiency.
Yes.
As he bangs one right into the glove of the new first.
Surgery on his left wrist to repair a hand.
He's hit and 1 hop off the wall. Donovan Solano jogs into second base for Jonathan India, and the now Lehman. And the new right fielder is Jake Lamb, the former Arizona Diamond
pitcher. If they have not really been working out, the Dodgers.
He was in Camelback Ranch a week or so back. Off the glove of second. Well, it's beginning to look like the end of the line here in the 5th. And they've tied the score. Breaking ball. And a beauty. The single and a home run today. Tried to lay off a slider. That didn't happen. And he is done in the end. Eddie Alvarez is 3 for 5 this spring. The Dodgers are... Dowdy, the big right-hander, delivers. Here's a strike. And Alvarez...
And he can probably exhale a little bit.
Will be normal for him. Off the glove of India, and now it's going into short left field.
Freddie Freeman was in all 6 of them.
On his first at-bat of the day, hits one out. And gives the Dodgers a 3-2 lead. He's taken the Dodgers to the postseason in each of his first 6 years. Gorgeous in the... But he's not irritating us. And gone, a home run. Will Smith goes the other way. Sacrifice fly in the first. Solo shot in the 5th. Beatty and Smith go back.
Lead because he was shaken up on the ball that hit him in the mask. I understand he... David Vesse, not so okay.
And Jake Lamb.
Insurance policy.
Up the middle, off the glove of Dowdy, picked up at short by Farmer. This is Michael Bush. Dodger. This is what spring training games are all about. To play, and Bush with a clean single to right center. He bangs. Oh, terrific play by Farmer, but
Moustakas, and you just talked. He opened up things with a bang. First 2.
And a ground ball to first base. Nice easy hop for Votto. Dowdy covering. Well, here's Andrew Haney. Howie Kendrick would be involved at several solid right center. Here's Max Strock. Line drive single into right. Probably 15, 16, 17 years ago, whatever it was out there. Bush drive base hit into left. Schrock holds it. The 3-2 is at the wall and gone, a home run. Andrew Haney, who was tormented by home runs last year in the Bronx and received the Bronx cheer more often. And Haney, who gave up a lot of home runs last year, now just... This is a Reds team that strength by trade are going to second base, and Serta. 3-0. Senzel backhanded at third, and he'll beat the throw to first.
You know, he just did the first pitch right there, what we saw him do on Sunday. He can't.
Keno late to the dance, and he's done. First out, 2 gone. And here's Jake Bowers, who has struck out.
Was standing along that parade route.
And out of here. Jake Bowers with a line drive shot. Not ready for primetime players. Comebacker Robertson picks it up, throws him out, and the inning for the Reds, and we're in the bottom of the 6th.
MLB and the Players Association agree. Of real baseball?
Of real baseball. I sat and watched. Little blooper right into the glove of Hernandez at second base. And a line drive. It's going to be caught in center field, and that'll end the inning. Into 4, and how much is too much? And
we were in Seattle.
Short left field. That's going to drop in for a hit. By the way, Andrew Haney is back in the game.
At that particular moment, what was the score? Where was batting?
Well, that's going to be a double play. It was scored. And we'll say it with a great heat. And it's going to be run down. Dawson with the catch. Eddie's Leonard.
It's not where you want it. Let it go.
And excuse me, ground out. Yep. Leonard is done. And fell awkwardly on the shoulder, and frankly hasn't been the hitter ever since. Opening day is just 2 weeks from Friday. See what it's like in retreating and making the play.
It means you can add one more pitcher.
So Haney turns in a good inning after getting cuffed around. Here's Michael Bush.
In a game.
Bush for the bounder to the right side of the infield, and that one is cuffed.
There's one. Bobby Castillo is another.
Hits it out. This is a kid to keep your eye on. James Outman. It is 8-6. Make it 8-7 with the error. 2 runs.
So you lost a minor league season.
We've had what past 4 seasons that we had grown accustomed to.
No selfies either, huh?
Never once in my life. One hopper to third. And
That hit the sacrifice fly to win it in the
years ago, whatever it was.
when they had to pick him up at home plate.
Now here's Tony Walters. Good defensive catcher. This is going to be tracked down in right by Corolla in second out. So Andrew Friedman in the front office. Beefing up the...
He had a locker at the airport.
Struck out 9, haven't walked anybody. White covering, out by a half. Back through the middle with the infield in. The old story is a 200. Tagging and scoring the 10th run. Strike 3, that will end the... Trip Gibson has been calling balls and strikes today, and pitcher, the more quickly he throws.
Yes.
And is high off the wall. Into short right, there's no play anywhere. So in his last at-bat in the 8th. Well hit, but on the warning track. Tracked down by Dawson, tagging and scoring. And the game continues. One hop to short. Force out at third.
It wasn't the regular season, but did it feel like something lifted today?
Yeah, that was nice. Nice to get back out there. You know, when there's a couple of weeks till opening day, it was nice to finally get in the game. So things felt like a normal ball game right when I got in between the lines. The fans were awesome. I mean, make me feel home. So this was a good day.
Well, you've done so much. I mean, you've been in the biggest games. How did it feel walking up to the plate today?
It was exciting. It was new chapter, and the fans chanting my name was definitely very nice. Usually Dodger fans aren't chanting my name, so over the last 12 years, so that was nice. It was just a good day.
And Freddie, you get your aunts, your uncles, your cousins out here. What did that mean to you?
It was good. I have everybody from an aunt to 2 one-year-olds out here today. So hopefully they're doing okay and it's not chaotic in the stands. But it was a big day for our family, and everyone that was in town was able to be here today and support me. So that was nice.
How big was that contingent?
I had 8 people, so it's not big, but believe me, I got more coming this weekend. Easy drive now to get to spring training.
Has anything about the last couple weeks even felt normal?
No. To be honest, no. I mean, this is my first Arizona spring training, so I'm trying to learn how to get to the field every day, you know, without my GPS. So that's everything's just new. So, but what a great organization. They've been very welcoming and let me get my bearings here, and it's been a great 5 days so far.
Have you walked past a mirror with that stuff on?
This is my first time I put this one on. I took pictures today with my family for the game, so we'll see how those turned out. But I heard I look good in blue, so that's good.
Is the only drawback that you're locker mates with Cody?
I like Cody. I don't know what your guys' opinions are. Yeah, it's been 5 days of sharing in the lockers, so can you give me a couple months and I'll answer that question. Yeah, give me a couple months and I'll give you a more honest answer.
How much work do you want in spring training?
I like to play.
Game at bats.
I'm a big play of the game guy, so we'll see. I'm not sure if I'm playing tomorrow. Bob kind of went over it with me a little bit, so I only got 2 weeks, so I got to get in there. So I was able to get 4 defensive innings, so that was nice. I was going to go hit for the 3rd time if my spot came up there. So, I've been getting as much work as I can in the backfields, but nothing's like a game. So it was nice to get out there and get a couple ABs.
Walker, just first up, your first spring outing. How would you assess how things went today?
Yeah, I joked that was probably more innings I've thrown in spring training ever in one day, but got to get ready for the first week and work through some things. Felt a little bit better today, so things are good.
53 pitches today. Is that where you say you're built up to about, or are you feeling like you're in a good spot right now?
Yeah, right now. I mean, more the up and down than the pitch number. So hopefully get to 5 full next time and then kind of go from there.
Walker, what's the balance between this short spring training and trying to take the necessary steps to get built up, but also be ready for, the first week of the season?
Yeah, I mean, we didn't really know when the season was going to start, so I mentioned to somebody else that the COVID year kind of helps in terms of staying ready but not too ready. Felt like I didn't come in ready enough in that one, and definitely more built up now than I was then. So that was kind of a nice little trainer course for this.
It's kind of surprising, or to see a pitcher first Cactus League game to throw that many pitches. It's kind of unusual.
Yeah, kind of unusual for my first one to be this late into the month too.
Yeah, especially you. I mean, after last year, having a full spring training, do you feel like that proved that you can do it and be ready? And
yeah, I mean, just getting through that number of pitches and that far into a game at this point is good for me, and kind of leave it at that.
how about bouncing back from the workload that you had last year? Did you feel any residual effects during the off season or coming in today?
Took a little bit longer off and hopefully give my arm a little breather, but feeling pretty good. The velocity was close to where I want it, so as of right now, that's all I really know.
What were you able to take from last year, just being able to have the workload that you did?
Nothing. Last year was the first year I've made all my starts. That was the biggest thing, obviously, and I guess 2019 was the most I had thrown before that, and was still pretty close to my surgery. So to make 33 starts was a big deal for me, and I wouldn't say I learned a whole lot. Just kind of more believing in what we do and what medical staff and our trainers and strength people have put together for me to stay healthy, and we felt good about doing that last year. Hopefully we can do it again.
Well, Dave, the big news, the big storyline of today, Freddie Freeman making his Dodgers debut. Did you like it? How good was that to see him in his uniform out here today?
It was good. His whole family was here, and I know there was some nerves, there was some kind of emotions as far as the first game in another uniform. It's been 15 years for him, so for him to get that first base hit, I think was huge. So we got him a couple at bats, got his feet wet a little bit, and got him out of there.
And with Walker Buehler, 53 pitches today. He was effective. He was efficient. How would you assess him today?
I thought he was really good. I didn't know if it was going to be 3 or 4 innings, but to get him into the 5th inning was big. And his entire mix was good. I thought the ball was coming out good, stayed in his delivery. So to build him up, throw well, it was just a win-win.
With Andrew Heaney today, he got himself into a little trouble early, but he did go out and come back in, seemed to be able to get things kind of back on track. Why was it so important to bring him back out?
It was just, in that first inning, I just felt that he was sort of feeling for that breaking ball, didn't strike it, and, the pitch count started to get up. We wanted to get him through 3 innings. So when he got up to around 22, 23 innings or pitches, I wanted to get him out there. That's the nice thing about this role. You can get him out, get somebody else in there, and get him back in the game. And then that second inning was very efficient, 10 pitches. And then that last inning, he found that breaking ball. So I think overall positive outing for Andrew.
Thanks so much, Dave.
All right, Kirsten.